I am going to show you the so-called timeline of your enslavement. Of course, there's no such thing as time. It's a way for humans to measure movement, the seasons, etc. by using man-made symbols. It doesn't exist. It's all in your head. But this system of time was also used to enslave you, which I will talk about later on. It's an important part of it. It's also sort of ironic that I will be using the system which was created to enslave you to explain to you how you were enslaved. But at the end of this video you will understand how it all started, what happened, and how we got to this point in 2025. Right now humans are as enslaved as never before. As far as we know, which we don't, of course, nobody knows anything about the past. We can only believe what happened in the past, seeing as we cannot sense it. But based on my research from the last 10 years, this is as correct as it gets. As you can see, I have 3 timelines here. The first one is the main one. It starts 16,000 years ago, or 14,000 before Christ, and it will end in 2025, obviously. But then I also have this other one at the bottom, which shows you the last 2,000 years. A lot happened in the last 2,000 years, which is why I needed a separate timeline for this period. And then I also have a separate one for the last 100 years approximately, because so much happened in the last 100 years. And believe it or not, you will understand it at the end. The reason we are enslaved today is for the most part because of what happened in the last 100 years. Let's do it. 16,000 years ago, what do you think happened? That's when supposedly bread was created. And this is what the leaders did because they wanted to feed the slaves grain sludge, which is not even food. It's an insult to food to call it food. Everybody was eating meat before that, and as you know from my videos, bread used to mean meat. If you would sit with your family at the dinner table and you would tell them, please pass me the bread, then you would be referring to animal flesh. It's what it always meant. And then, over the next thousands of years, they changed the language and started calling this grain sludge bread. And this is how we know it today. Please pass me the grain sludge so that I can destroy my gut and essentially become mentally ill, because that's what eating seed slime does to a human being, because it's so unnatural. And of course the ones who were in power kept eating their meat, drinking their blood, but the slaves slowly but surely adapted to eating grain sludge, which of course you cannot adapt to because it's unnatural for your biological body. And this is how it went on up until the first monotheistic religion was created. And there's a lot of different info out there as to when that actually happened. But from what I researched, this was possibly even 9,000 years before Christ.